Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 9 of Belong. I listened to this amazing song. It's this woman, she makes songs up. I like it. I like making things up as well. And it was this beautiful song about your body belonging to you and the sense of delight or awe at being here now, and that that we are made from stars with water sticking us together, with a biome, all this bacteria. So it was just, I loved it. So I'm going to stick it up on things and you can see it later on. So have a ball. So I have this ball. I like this ball. It's a Pilates kind of soft ball. But if you go to the local petrol station in Furbo, they have balls like this. And it's €2. It's very nice. Like, this also works. This will work for the thing that we're doing, the rolling the ball thing. And great. So come lie on your back. Oh, and I have Leah with me today. Leah. It's great. Lying on your back, your knees are bent, and start by holding whatever it is that you have. You might have a pair of socks, a yoga block, a ball. You might just be holding your fingertips together. And so if you have nothing that you're holding on to, then just hold your fingertips together and create kind of a little cocoon for your fingertips, okay? And just pause there. Feel your spine between your shoulder blades. Just wiggle yourself out a little bit. And then really feel a little bit more like you've got a spine very steadily on the floor, like a snake. So how would you snake your spine? Maybe arching and rounding, maybe side to side, maybe a little bit of twisty. Just feel, how do you connect to the floor with your spine? Nice. And then just do a shoulder shrug here. So your arms are moving up towards the ceiling and then your shoulders are moving backwards. And my arms are staying straight. And as I do that, notice the part of your spine that's pushing into the floor. And don't move to the point of discomfort in your neck. So let your neck be included in the softness of what you're creating rather than straining your neck. And when I stop straining my neck, I realize that if I move my lower back to help me shoulder shrug, then my neck doesn't get sore. So as I reach my hands up towards the ceiling, my lower back is flattening down. Just feel that. Shoulder shrug forward and backwards, but let your spine move as you do this. Nice. Keep your arms where they are. Slightly push inwards with your hands. So you're just creating a little bit of tone inwards. And then squeeze your right knee up onto your chest. Nice. And then straighten your right leg up towards the ceiling. And then lower your right leg down until it floats just above the floor. Bend your knee up onto your chest. Stretch your leg. Lower your foot down. And so as you roll your knee up, stretch your leg long, lower down, you can begin to flow into, this is bicycle. It's funny, I'm trying to remember the names that we called things in the past. So do bicycle. And as your knee comes up, maybe you stretch your arms overhead. And as your leg goes down, maybe you bring your hands down towards your belly, so that your arms and your legs are moving together. Leg goes up, arms go up, leg goes down, arms go down, but your knees don't bend. So you're just really moving into this right leg. One more time. Cool. Other side. Arms are up towards the ceiling, your shoulders have moved forward. Draw your left knee up onto your chest. Straighten your left leg. My feet. And then lower your left leg down. Bend your left knee. Straighten your leg. Lower your left leg down. Bend your left knee. Straighten your leg. Lower your left leg down. So begin to flow. So as your knee comes up, you can drop your arms overhead. Straighten your leg. Down. It's funny, my elbows want to bend as well. Maybe do bend your elbows. It feels like a very natural thing that as my knee bends, my elbow bends. And then as I straighten my leg, my arms straighten. And then I drop down straight. It's funny how certain patterns feel very juicy or connected in my body. Bend, bend, straighten, straighten, swing straight. Bend, bend, straighten, straighten, swing straight. One more time. Bend, bend, straighten, straighten, swing straight. So we're going to try both legs. So draw both knees up so they're floating in the air. Reach both arms up towards the ceiling. Squeeze both knees up towards your chest. Straighten both legs and lower down to a 45 or some kind of degree. And this time, reach your arms overhead as you do that. Bend, bend your knees. Straighten, straighten your elbows and your arms. Lower both down straight. Bend, bend. Straighten, straighten. Lower both down. And so feel the distance that's right for you. Bend, bend. Straighten, straighten. Drop down. Bend, bend. Straighten, straighten. Drop down. One more time. Bend, bend. Straighten, straighten. Drop down. Super. So get rid of your ball, bring your arms wide. And then draw your right knee out towards the right. So I'm going to do this sideways in the beginning. So it's a bit like gliders, but it's called smiley gliders. So draw your right knee out towards the right. Okay? And then touch the floor lightly with your toes. And then drop your right knee over into gliders on the left. Come back to center, tap the floor. Right knee to the right, but your left leg stays center, okay? Touch the floor, right knee to the left. So the smiley knee is the right leg, and the left leg is supporting it to move. So right knee to the left, center, right knee to the right, center, right knee to the left. And again, find this sense of a flow. And instead of tapping, you can straighten your leg long. So if you want to, you can do smiley gliders and you can stretch your leg long above the floor between instead of tapping your toes. For me, when I stretch my leg long, as I move into gliders from a straight leg, I have much more connection into the muscles of the outside of my thigh and the outside of my waist. And it feels really satisfying. So Leah, I think Leah's the softest of all the puppies. She's got all these weird colors. She's really, really fluffy. She's got a thing about food, so nobody can touch her food. She's very sweet. One more time. Smiley gliders, either with stretching your leg or with just tapping the floor in between. And then just bring your right knee over towards the left and pause there in a twist. You can rest your right foot on your left knee. You can bring your fingers to your right knee and pull gently. Breathe down into it. And then come back to center. Other side. So, draw your left knee out towards the left. Tap the floor. Draw your left knee into gliders on the right. Tap the floor. Left knee to the left. Tap the floor. Gliders on the right. Tap the floor. And so your right leg doesn't travel to the left. So your right leg is just falling down and then coming up to stand to support your left leg to go out to the side. So it's not real, it is included in the movement, of course, but it's not doing a big twisty thing, the right leg. It's all about the left leg moving. You can, if you want, instead of tapping your toes, you can begin to straighten your leg in between so that you're doing smiley gliders with a straight leg. Again, as I straighten the leg, I feel so much more into the power of the length of me. Just feel that. Nice. Next time you go to the right, pause. Draw your knee down towards the right. Hold on to your knee perhaps. Maybe rest your knee on your foot on your other knee. Breathe into your belly. Really settle, deepen. Nice. Come back to center. So one more. Hillary, you and I, not that we hate this one, but this one is really challenging. So cross your ankles with your feet on the floor and then drop your feet wide. So your baby toe edge of your feet are on the floor, your ankles are crossed. I'm going to walk my shoulders away from my pelvis and drop your knees more and more wide. So for some of you, this is like wonderful. This is how you rest. And then there's the rest of us. Oh. For me, I find full splits, handstands, back bends, anything but this. This kind of, it's like my body doesn't understand how to soften into this. But it's really good for me to do. Just breathing in, settling in, drop your knees a little bit more. And then change the cross of your legs. So come back up to center, cross your ankles in the other direction, drop your knees wide. And so for me, there's a certain intensity in this that I tend to stop being present to the intensity. So for me to stay present, I'm going to start moving. I kind of wiggle my pelvis a little bit to change the place of intensity. And so as a result, I can stay present in my pelvis and my hips without this like really, really, it's too strong. It's too strong of a sensation. So I'm just wiggling a bit, I'm moving, and I'm really deepening my breath and connecting. I'm even bringing my hands to my belly. And so it's really interesting. There's different kinds of sensations in yoga. Well, some of them are an intensity that has it's just something that's tight. Or some of them something that feels sharp or uncomfortable in a different way. So we get really good at gauging comfort and wellness and sensations. Uncross your ankles, and just roll up and down along your spine. Just ease out. Breathing, settling. Super. Roll over onto your belly. Bend your elbows. Bring your head to the back of your hands and just bring your right knee straight out towards the right. And see if you can soften into your inner thigh here. So I'm going to try and drop my breath deeply into the front of that right hip. Okay. Settling. Nice. Change. Bring your left leg out to the side. And see if you can settle here. Breathing into the front of your left hip, into the deep of your belly. Nice. Just bring both legs back. Come up onto your hands and knees. So we're going to do a modified version of the pigeon. So if you don't do things with your knees, then now is the time to sit on the chair and do this while sitting on a chair. So just draw your right knee forward to your right hand and then see if you can drop your head down in the direction of the floor. And so I have no twist in my leg. My knee is just straight forward and I'm dropping down. Slide your knee back. Other side. Draw your left knee forward directly beside your left hand. Drop your head down. And just like a little choo-choo train, draw your knee forward, down. I meet a really interesting part of my hips as I do this. It's like, it's different than other movements I've noticed. It's got compression. It has lengthening. One more time each side. How would you do this on a chair? Work that out. Cool. Push back into your downward dog. Wiggle a bit. Lengthen. Find the deep of you right now. Bending one knee, bending the other knee, bending both knees, stretch both legs. As always, Tuesday morning, as soon as I stand on my feet, I go, oh, I taught a double tango class last night in high heels. And we were at the wall doing pivots and boleos and ganchos for ages. And so I really feel that in my feet. You just feel as you bend your knee, straighten your leg, bend your knee, straighten your leg, and both knees, straighten both legs. Nice. Walk yourself forward, slowly rolling up. Nice. So standing in the middle of your mat, feet are quite close together, and then sit your bum down and bring your hands to your knees. And imagine that you're looking for a chair and you're not quite sure where the chair is, so you have to go a little bit lower and a little bit lower. Now stand all the way up. Squeeze your bum, push your hips forward. Sit your bum down, find the chair, and I'm leaning into my thighs. Nice. Rising up, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Palms together, bend your knees, bring your palms in front of your chest. Twist towards the left. So bring your right elbow down towards the left knee. And then try and, rather than arching your back, lifting your chest, try and round your back and turn the left shoulder a little bit more towards the left. So fill into the back of your body rather than lifting your chest and your chin. Sit your bum down. I have to work out what she's eating. Nice. Rising all the way up. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Other side. Bending your knees, bending your elbows. Bring your left elbow over towards the right side. And pause. Deep, strong hips. Nice. Rising up. Reach up towards the ceiling, interlock your fingers, and then roll your hips in a circle. Keep your feet really close and notice how do you find your balance when your feet are close? And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Bring your feet wider. Notice how it's different. Bring your arms down. Notice how it's different. So you counterbalance the weight of your pelvis with your arms and your shoulders. Notice that. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Arms up. Feet together. Notice the differences. Nice. Feels like hula hoop. Great. Come sit on the floor. God, she's like a little destroyer of all things. She is called Lilu the Destroyer. destroys every teddy bear she gets. She's so funny. So take your right foot and bring it out towards the right. And really kind of lean down into your belly when you get there. And then bring your right foot forward. Right foot over towards the right. And then right foot to center. Right foot to the right. Right foot to center. Left side. Left foot to the left. Center. I can still feel that work that we did on the floor of finding my spine on the floor. I can feel the echoes of that through the back of my body now as I move. That I'm really conscious of where my spine is now and where my shoulder blades are actually. So take your ball or whatever object you have, or just bring your fingertips to touch, okay? And then take your right foot out towards the right. Reach your right hands down and then reach up. Down, and then to the left. Down, up, down, left. One more time. Down, up, down, left. Nice. Other side. Left foot out to the side. Down, up, down, right. Down, up, down, right. One more time. Down, up, down, right. Nice. Sit tall, both hands holding onto your thing or your fingertips together. Twist as far to the left as you can. And then twist as far to the right as you can. And let your head follow what you're doing. And just feel the strength of just your torso twisting itself. Nice. One more time. Awesome. Come lie on the floor. Lie down. Land. Feel that work. I feel it in the fronts of my shoulders, in the deep of my back, in my belly, in my pelvis. My rib cage. Nice. So see what you want to do. Do you want to rest here on the floor, draw your knees up, roll your knees like a circle, stretch your legs up, twist, gliders? What would you do right now? What is the call in your body for movement? You can see Lilu's little destruction zone. She found a piece of paper and then all my stickers. She did sniff my ball for a while and go, "Are you a game for me?" So yes, Lilu the destroyer. Thanks for joining me. That was really fun. I'm really liking this. Just this whole thing with Belong. It's really suiting me. I like it. So I will see you all tomorrow for the day of Belong. And have, so the local petrol station, something like this is very nice. Or any object that you like. You could have 5 or 6 pairs of socks all wrapped around each other, so that it's a big sock, because that has the same kind of slightly unstable squish to it. Okay? Such a pleasure. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.